I lied. This episode's longer than the last. Anyways, hello everybody. Welcome back for more Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine. More blue coins, more, blue coin collections for Gelato Beach. This is number 3 for the blue coin collection. And so we're gonna get the 30 blue coins in Gelato Beach. And so, speaking of gelato shots, nah, I'm not using gelato shots. I'm still using the same fucking drink, so... at least that one's pretty easy though, but still, you gotta do the struggles here, so... Anyway, shot glass number 3. Or drink number 3, rather. Shot number 3, whatever. Yeah. Oh, man. Alright, so, strangely enough, the first couple of the blue coins I just got, as you can see here, they're definitely, they're a lot closer to each other, though, because they're just hidden within the sand. So, just to spray on them, and then, watch out for those, these kind of like fucks that are roaming all over the place. Man, we all remember Gelato Beach, don't you guys remember the place, too? Because, you know, how much of a pain in the ass that fucking watermelon was, just having to roll over to the end, and, you know, just having to get the shine spray for that, because, you know, just having to roll that big-ass watermelon, and how absolutely fucking pissed off I was afterwards, so... Yep, those were the times. Those were the times for sure. Indeed, they were, so... See, I can see that many of the blue coins, and, you know, they're very well hidden within the stands themselves, though, because they're just because like there's a shape that shines bright, you know, those nice little shapes that we just saw here. Yeah, once again, oh yeah, that's right. Some of the red category actually you can see here. They can take blue coins as well. I had to cut this one off because literally it was like literally stuck in there. And, you know, and Mario can actually reach that because, of course, what the fuck is a hitbox? Now, this one's actually pretty easy, though. As a matter of fact, because of the wide open spaces on the sand or on the beach itself, you know, you can actually just use that little trick that I've been using, just, you know, to spray on the water itself. And so, just do the dive maneuver, and then Mario just go and gain a burst of speed. And, you know, it just goes really fast because of it, though. And, you know, it's actually great to do so. That's why, you know, I always recommend to do as well. Just so, you know, just using that. So, anyways, what else did we talk about? So, yeah, we have, like, you know, just 3 worlds going for it, or 3 levels going for it, though. And so, let's see. There's like a total of 8. So, let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's actually, 5 more to go. So... I guess it kind of feels like a little bit of a halfway thing, don't you think? I mean, you know, I sure think. What do you guys think? Is it like halfway? No. No, wait. Actually, no. Halfway before. So we'd only be halfway done if we went to Peanut Park, which is actually gonna be the gonna be the next destination. So that's actually what it is. So anyway, so yeah. I guess there's nothing to say. Well, actually, there's one thing I do want to talk about, though. So, I'm back. You know, it's been ages since the last time I uploaded anything, though, because that was when I went ahead and did the 100 coin mission for the last course, the last level we were going to, the last area of Isle Delfino. And so, I do want to keep you guys updated on. Well, I mean, I did make the post on, you know, if you guys. Hopefully you read the post, so I mean, you guys hopefully have updated on what has been going on in my life. Is the fact that I actually I just moved to another place. I just now sorry, let me try to get my bearings in. I just moved to a new place, a new apartment, and because you know, reason being is because you know when my lease was about to expire, they were giving me the option to renew the lease, but they were raising the rent up by $50, and it was already a bit expensive to begin with to live in. And that previous apartment that I lived in, like, it was shitty looking. Like, you know, it seemed a little dilapidated, and, well, especially the bathtub, like, over my bathroom, like, you know, they didn't do such a good job with, you know, making sure the bathtub is in the right shape. And so it was mostly like peeled off. And it looked pretty, how should I put it? It wasn't very great. It wasn't the best looking there was, though. And it's just not a reasonable price for an apartment like that. And so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to be in this place anymore. I'll just let my lease expire. You know, just keep the right payment. Just keep it. So like, you know, I don't want to really renew the lease in that case. You know, if it's going to continue to be shitty and all that. I mean, I thought it was you know, kind of well maintained, but nope, I was wrong. So yeah, so it was that apartment kind of sucked. So it just wasn't worth having to renew the lease. So I actually found this apartment, which is actually where I'm living right now, where it's actually cheaper and, you know, a bit affordable, though, even though I'm actually having my parents to help me with the rent. Because I know rent's expensive nowadays, for sure. But, you know, I found a nicer looking place. It's, you know, very well maintained. It's definitely one of the older apartments, though, but it's very well maintained. And, you know, the bathtub in there is perfect. It looks very clean and very perfect, very well fixed. And, you know, it's all well built here, so that's what I'd say. You know what? I'm taking it. I'll rent this apartment. And so that's where I'm living at right now. And so, you know, and it's bigger as well because, you know, bigger is better. You know, in some cases, because that apartment complex I lived in before, it was, you know, it was pretty small. There wasn't very much room here, but I've had a bigger space, and so I was able to make more room to put my to put all my shit and all my belongings in. So, so you know, I'm glad. I'm glad that, you know, I got this chance or this opportunity to actually be able to rent this apartment, and I'm sure they'll be staying here for quite a while. Well, you know, as long as I can afford. So I can actually find another place to live that I can afford. So, but you know, it's a nice place to live. You know, it's something. You know, it's a good, well-maintained apartment. The lease agents in the office are very pleasant people. I will say as much as well. Hey, I'm not sure if you guys probably remember this, but yeah, sorry. Hiccups are coming in now. So yeah, you saw that, you know, when Mario just I went ahead and just you know, sprayed on the ground right here, and that's what caused the palm tree to emerge from the ground up. I'm guessing that somebody must plant a seed, and I guess it must be that magical because, you know, trees usually take a long time for them to be at full force. I don't know. It's definitely a magic palm tree. Look at that, folks. We're back with the sandbird again, the legendary sandbird. Only this time we're not really collecting the red coins. We're just here to collect the blue coins because yes, this secret course even does have blue coins. Because, you know, everything's gotta have fucking blue coins, you know. So anyway, Anyway, besides all that, how have you guys been? Hope you guys have been having a good day so far. You know, like I said, you know, it's another day that I just got done with work, and you know, work sucks. I know that for sure. But you know, it's for the sake of making some money. I had to take an extended shift because, you know, originally I was gonna be getting off a couple hours early before the store closed, but they didn't have enough people, so they asked if I wanted to stay a little longer, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? You know, a couple more hours means, you know, some extra money for sure. So I'll just make a look at my paycheck right here. That's for damn sure. But yeah. The blue coins suck balls. That's for sure. I don't have anything else to say, you know. I don't have anything else to say at the moment though, cause like, I mean, I thought, you know, for sure if I was actually to get like absolutely shit faced, then, you know, I would have things to say. Well, maybe more so. By the way, folks, there are 4 blue coins, and in the Sandberg course. So I just want to throw that out there. So now the next one, as you can see, I'm just carrying this this pineapple. This oh, let's see, it's definitely just as big as Mario, so it definitely is a big ass pineapple. Because I mean, the pineapples I see, especially the ones I see in the grocery stores and in the produce section, like, you know, like let's say Republix, I mean, they have the pineapples, they're normal size, you know. I can actually just carry them in 2 hands. Even though they're spiny though, but you know, it's something to handle. I was able to carry them without gloves, and Mario had to carry them with gloves on, and so you know, just got them just fine. But you know, I was still fine with that, just carry without any gloves on, and I was fine carrying the pineapple. So, also, yes, that is exactly what the juice is for. Actually, no, we did say that before. That was back over at in Keonta Village, or he sells juice like that. But in case you guys forgot, then yeah, that's what they're for. Again, there was that long pause because, you know, I had to blow my nose again because, you know, once again, I was having some sinus problems because, you know, that's just what I get all the time, you know, just some sinus problems, and, you know, just annoying to deal with, so. Also, yeah, there's 2 birds right on the electric pole lines that you see here, so just around the same area, so that's convenient. I will say that much. It's definitely very convenient, for sure. That's for damn sure. So let's see. Are we at 24 blue coins? I think we are 24 blue coins. I think so. Yeah. I think that's where we're at though. So anyway, yeah. So the blue coin missions, like getting all the blue coins in a Gelato Beach. You know, it's actually not bad though. Like, you know, it seems easy enough as it is though, because of the way the world is structured, and you know, they could be pretty easy to find because you still see them out in the open and all that, but, you know, they're still in some paint as well and some underwater. I guess I kind of had a bit of a hard time trying to find them underwater, but, you know, it's just a little harder to find underwater anyway, though, so, you know. But, other than that, then, you know, it's not bad, you know, it's okay, you know, it's definitely one of the tolerable missions. I will definitely say that much though. So, you know, wow, am I already buzzed right now, or am I just you're just flat out fucking drunk? So, I mean, that's sorry, what is here? Watch out for the hornets here, because you know they literally clip through the roof of this gazebo. I don't know how they could make that there. Are they like godly wasps? Hornets? I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe they're not godly and all that though, so that's that's what it is. Fucking I know. But let's see here. Yeah, I guess about 5 minutes left here. We're just not even close to being out of the video. Let me think here. And there's just like, you know, another blue coin that's just up there. Yeah, there's another one over there too. So yeah, Mario could actually just, you know, get his fast up there, get on top of the pole lines. There we go. Atta boy, Mario. Yeah, you're getting there. You're making it. You're doing a good job. All the struggles here of getting all the blue coins, and yeah, that's not the point. I just say, yeah, you know, fuck it. If I can't really jump all that high, just, you know, just have our good old trusty flood to get across here. Wow, look at this nice water. All the blue water here. You know, I've said before, and you know, for the amount of times how amazing the water looked. You know, especially by GameCube standards. You know, for a game that was released in 2002, and you know, on the GameCube, it's so pretty to look at. It really is. You know, just graphically speaking, it just is though. I know some of you guys might be comparing this to Wind Waker, where, you know, where it doesn't look, you know, very much realistic though. But at the very least, it's justified though, because you know, because Wind Waker does have its own art style, because you know, because it's all cel shaded, so it had to be that way. Especially because, you know, you're definitely seeing a lot of the water everywhere, though, because, you know, that's what the setting is. And Wind Waker is that you're sailing in the ocean and all that. So, yeah, sail on the high seas and get never islands. You see a bunch of the seas and everywhere. It's so adventurous, too. Man, I will actually just say how adventurous that would be, you know, with how great it is, how adventurous it is, you know, sailing across the seas in Wind Waker. No, don't get the wrong idea. I am not saying this sarcastically. I really do mean it when I say it. So, yeah, it's just great like that. There's, you know, more to talk about when I eventually do get to do a Let's Play of Wind Waker, so yeah, look forward to that. Anyway, so yeah, for this one we need a Yoshi once again, because, you know, just, you know, piss off the Hornets again, because of how aggressive that the Hornets can be. But, you know, that's the thing, though, because, like, you know, Hornets and Wasps are without a doubt the biggest assholes, and I don't know how Yoshi's able to swallow them without getting stung on the inside. That's actually disturbing now that I think about it, though, but yeah, Yoshi just getting stung on the inside. Oh, God, that sounds very painful, though. I don't want to imagine that. No! No, I don't want to imagine that. No, thank you. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know. I can't remember how many blue coins we're at, though. We're at... Oh, 29. Okay, we have one more to go here, so... Yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there for sure. So, yep, there we go. So I think the last blue coin, I think we just, let's see, assuming I still remember exactly where that last blue coin would be. Oh, you know, maybe it is on, I think it is on top of that Cataquack, isn't it? I think so. Yeah, it is. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Now if I can just get the blue coin. Motherfucking... Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I was making sure that the hitbox actually just get it right, because, you know, because sometimes, you know, when it actually gets so close to the Cataquack, then, you know, the hitbox can be a little wonky, so, you know, that's one thing to keep in mind for is just the hitbox, so you gotta know about that, know the hitbox. Anyway, so yeah. All the blue coins done in Gelato Beach. Here's that extra graffiti that's on the Pianta statue, but we're not going there just yet though because we're not covering Aldolfino. That's gonna be the last thing we'll be doing. So yeah, just saving that for last. All right, so yes, no refunds, none of that. I ain't asking for refunds. None of us ask for refunds. I just give it the damn shine sprites. They've been hoarding for yourself. Selfish bastards. Fucking jerks. Anyway, so that's it. Gelato Beach is done for the blue coin, so for the next episode, we're going to be heading over to Pina Park for some fun, and where the magic comes in with the rides and all that, and the blue coins for that as well. The blue coins. Well, maybe this one shouldn't be too bad, so anyways, until next time, I'll see you guys later.